This rezoning is a rezoning of approximately 2.2 acres. It's on the east side of Hagadorn Road. I've got a site location for you. It's on the monitor. The area is in blue. Current zoning is Research Park. There are 5 parcels that make up this 2.2 acre total rezoning. The Planning Commission initiated this at the request of 3 of the property owners in this area to have their property rezoned to a single family category. The recommendation from the Planning Commission is to go to RAA, which is single family, minimum of 90 feet in width and 13,500 square feet. These residents who have single-family homes in this location. In fact, 4 of the parcels have an existing house on them. The one is vacant. They're not conforming based on Research Park zoning. Single family is not allowed. It limits what they can do with their property. If their house is destroyed by more than 50%, they can't rebuild it. It can't be used for single family. They're limited on the amount of maintenance that they can do on the house, and they're prohibited from doing any enlargement or additions to the house. And it makes it very difficult for those folks, and they wanted to see the single family zoning on it. This property was rezoned to Research Park back in the 60s. The idea was probably thinking that they were going to be incorporated into this other properties and developed for Research Park. The township not only rezoned this entire parcel where my pen is, which is now part of the 425 agreement with Lansing, but also that property directly north as you go up towards north on Hagadorn Road towards the railroad track, and that property is currently zoned Research Park. The master plan shows this in the brown color. That's a R2 residential, 0.5 to 3.5. So the rezoning to RAA is consistent. Public water and sewer are there to serve the site, and I don't know how well that will show. That's a aerial. You can sort of see this would be Bennett Road here to the bottom. This is Hagadorn Road running north-south. The parcels that we're talking about are right in here. And as you can see, as part of the 425 agreement, this is what the layout of the newest portion of that's being developed. That's got more houses now. The golf course for College Fields is right here, and again, the rezoning that was approved right now for Bennett Road is this property right here. So the surrounding properties are used or zoned for residential, and the Planning Commission did recommend approval.
Mr. Dreyfus.
Mark, in the memo to the Planning Commission dated October 28th, staff recommended RAAA, not RAA.
Well, the reason it went to RAA is the 4 of the lots. The one lot is very small. It's only like 4,000 square feet, 23 feet of a lot. The discussion was we think it was created at one time to have access to this property before the 425 was in place. The other 4 with the houses on, they all would meet that RAA. They wouldn't meet the RAAA. So they still would be non-conforming because they didn't have enough lot area or not enough lot width. This way, they're conforming to those standards with the RAA.
So of course the zoning stays with the property. So if the buildings go down for any reason or damaged.
Now, one of the things they could certainly rezoning it to residential, they would be in compliance. If they wanted to remodel or remove these houses. You got 2 houses that were built in the 20s, you got a house that was built in the 50s and one that was in the 40s, so they're older structures. They would be able to do that. The other is they don't have enough lot area to split them, so you aren't going to have lots split for additional houses being built.
That was my next question.
Right.
Thank you.
Anything else? Anyone else? Any concerns? Mark, what's likely to happen to the little skinny lot that really shouldn't really be a lot?
Pardon? Yeah.
It currently has nothing on it, right? The little place.
Right.
Can you point that to it again?
there's there's 4 houses.
Yeah, you had a
There-
different one that
the
showed
the small one, there's vacant.
Yeah, you should put the other
Oh,
picture up that had
This is all part of the 425, those have got more houses.
right.
Yeah.
Put the other picture up that shows the lots.
Your parcel map,
The,
your parcel map. You had a drawing with the parcel showing it.
or
There you go.
did you want,
Yeah, the 4036, oops, no, back to the other one.
this
Yeah,
one?
well,
The one to
okay.
the one to the north, we didn't suggest rezoning, that's Dr. Hinchman, if you know, that's the dentist's
Right,
office.
I'm asking about 4036, the address 4036, or parcel 4036.
Go to the other drawing.
The skinny one. The skinny lot.
I'm
Mark,
still not,
the one below this, the one,
south of this?
no, the drawing underneath this on your screen. There you go. With this zoning, will anything at all be able to be done with 4036?
No, and it wouldn't have been now either. It's only 23 feet of width. And I
Right.
think what we were thinking at one time, before the 425, this was going to be
An
a
access road, I
driveway
understand.
and an access.
Who owns that compared to the other lots? Is it owned by the same people?
I don't know if I have it. They were not part of they were not one of the applicants that.
It just
or
seems like
one of
somebody's
the
paying taxes
people
for
that-
something that's totally useless, is what I'm...
Yeah. I'd have to verify who the owner
Unless
was.
it's owned by either 4108 or 4046. Okay, I'm sorry to disrupt, I was just curious about it. It's such an oddity, okay. Anyone else have anything more interesting than what I just brought up? Ms. Jackson?
Kind of an aside, one of the 4 larger lots is, would have been non-conforming if we had gone with R AAA. Is that correct? Is that correct?
Right, it'd be non-conforming because of lot width and because of lot area. So
Right.
these are more, the RAA is more consistent with the size of the lots currently.
And is that illegal? To make a lot in a zoning district
Well, if we-
non-conforming?
Yeah, if the board decided to rezone it to RAAA and they did decide to do an addition or add on to it, they're going to have to come to the zoning board of appeals
Right.
because they don't meet that minimum standard for either the lot width or the area.
Right.
So before they could do it, and that. This one, since they would do that, I can't say they may come to the zoning board of appeals because of setback issues, but at least the lot's conforming.
Right. Thank you.
All right, well, I think we're in agreement with this going forward.
I am.
Next meeting.